Good morning friends, Dr. Rajamahendran here. It's time for counseling. So all of you will be so much confused with various courses, various colleges, etc. At this point of time, I want to tell you, this is a very important phase in your life. So this is like getting married. Okay, this is like getting a marriage and selecting your spouse. So you should be very serious in this counseling. So just putting some seed which you like and getting into some college, and after joining that college getting a dislike in the course and discontinuing it after a few years is very commonly happening scenario. So every year I used to see at least some 10-15 students call me telling that they are not liking the course and they wanted to discontinue, what to do like that. So here I want to tell important things. So you must decide whether you are ready for stress. This PG period is going to be definitely a stress, no doubt in that. So the reason for many suicide happening in the PG period is suicide and suicide attempt, all these things because of the heavy stress which happens in the PG period. Especially first year post-graduation period is high stressful period. You should be getting prepared for it. You should prepare yourself to face the stress. So I always used to say, if you can't face the stress, you can't face the success in future. So this is a very basic line. If you can't face the stress, you can't face the success in life. And in course selection, you should decide whether you are whether you want a life which is going to be very peaceful or more dynamic and aggressive. So peace and money will never come together. So those who have dynamic and aggressive only can earn more money in the various medical fields. You know that very well. So you should be prepared for that. If you are already prepared for a course which you like very much and you are having so much of interest in that course, please proceed with that. Nothing wrong. But please don't change your decision. That is the most important thing. Once you join your course, it is like a marriage. There is no coming back. You have to be living with that course for next 40 years or 50 years until your lifetime. You will be living with that course. So therefore, I'm telling you, please select the course wisely. For example, I will tell some examples so that you will understand why I am telling this again and again. One of our institute student who is a topper, she got 7th rank in entrance exam, 7th rank in the state entrance exam, and she was very much interested in MSOG. So she's very much interested in MSOG. So she's very dynamic personality. She wanted to join MSOG. But what happened, as she got 7th rank, people stimulated her to take a comfortable course which is stress free. You should take MD dermatology, and she joined MD dermatology. She was going for the course, and after 1 month she called, sir, I don't like this course, it is very much boring, and because in this I'm feeling so lethargic, I could not be active. After 1 o'clock the job is getting over, there is nothing to learn more dynamically. Like that she started feeling. I was telling her, don't worry madam, after finishing dermatology you can go for some specialty training like cosmetology are there. So many specialty training are there in dermatology, you can become more dynamic later. But when months went on. 4 months back when when I was calling her back, whether she was doing dermatology, she's telling, sir, I discontinued the course long back and I am now not eligible for entrance exam for next 2 years. After 2 years I will prepare for MSOG and I will take MSOG. Yes, she took MSOG, everything went well. But please remember, a small decision which made her life wasted for 2 years. 2 years she could not properly do any work. She was so much stressed. She prepared again and she got MSOG. So another student who got who had a huge crush and interest in psychiatry all over his UG days. He had a huge crush and interest in psychiatry. He joined psychiatry. After a few months, what happened I don't know. He was so much interested in psychiatry. He joined with the interest only. But after joining psychiatry course, he came back out of the course telling that he could not he could not sustain in that course. He was telling that it is not suitable for him. So you have to identify. Please see, if you come out of the course, you are not eligible for next 2 years. So you are going to waste your money, waste your time. Everything is painful. So please decide wisely. Take a course which you like. At the same time, if you like, you should like it for your lifetime. So don't change your plan. Whatever rank you might be, please don't change your plan. So certain courses, the more high droppers I used to see are number 1, psychiatry, number 2, radiology, number 3, dermatology. These are courses where people after joining, dynamic personalities after joining, they don't like these courses. So these courses are little peaceful and smooth living courses. So you cannot expect hyper dynamic things, and you cannot do bigger heroism in these type of courses. At the same time, there are people who take some dynamic courses. For example, you are a silent person, you want to lead a peaceful life, and you are taking a general surgery or an OG, it is going to be definitely hectic only. So if you are having, though you might be having so much of love and grace in surgery and OG, you should be prepared to face all the stress and all the compressions which are going to happen during the PG period. Not only in the PG period, it is going to continue for your lifetime in certain courses like OG, surgery. These are all going to be highly stressful field for lifetime. So you have to decide about it. So I have made a multiple videos like 10-minute series in my YouTube channel. You can go through each courses. I have done interviews with various specialties who are actively practicing, and I have given the interview. And most important, I feel the advices given by most of the people are actually not practicing people. So I used to see, since you all know the faculties more, many faculties whom you get the guidelines are actually not practicing. They are not practicing. They are giving so much of guidelines, so much of tips they are giving, but actually if you see who is working in the ground, so only when you come to the ground you will know what is the reality. So sitting from somewhere, you cannot speak about the reality. So each and every course is different. So you have to develop interest if you have joined the course, and you have to continue with that course. Discontinuing and getting back from the course off the way is definitely going to be stressful and more painful. So prepare for the stress, face the stress. I always tell, the moment you join a PG institution, form an association, form the first year PG association in that college. Very important, that is very important. You should be very strong, you should prepare to form an association, and your association, you should have a meeting every month once. First year postgraduates, you should have a meeting once in the college. As soon as you form an association, you develop a confidence. So that confidence and bravery to face any consequences. So if you are in an association, in a together, you all can represent. If one of the postgraduate is being squashed abnormally or treated so worst by some department, please remember, you all should stand for him. All the other postgraduates should stand for him, and you have to go and face the administration and try to solve that issue. So problem facing is not to be ended like a suicide attempt or discontinuation of course, etc. It is not needed. This seat what you are getting is by your hard work. The hard work you have put for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, most of you are even nowadays preparing even for 3 years. This hard earned seat is your pure hard work. And this seat is given by the government. The seat is given by the government, not by the person who is irritating you, or not by the college itself. It is given by the government, and you are answerable only to the government. Okay, so please don't discontinue the seat or don't get depressed during the course. So this seat is made for you, and it is made by you. Nobody can push you out of the course. So don't worry, they will fail you. Nobody can fail more than one time. If that is going to happen again, you can always put that is why I'm asking, you should have an association. If your association is strong, you can always face the person who is causing you the trouble to you. You can remove them. In any medical college, the students are the powerful persons. You don't know the power of you. So without knowing your power, you are doing so many mistakes. That is wrong. You have to have confidence, have associations with some of your friends, have strong first year PG association. That is very important. And don't fight with your seniors. Third year PG, don't fight with the first year PG, or first year PG, don't fight with the second year PG. You are all actually traveling in the same boat. If you fight with each other, it will be the happiness for the administration there. So please don't fight with yourself. Stay united and take your wise decision of joining a course. And once you have joined, there is no point for return. You have to face, and you have to struggle, and you have to come out. So I'm again telling you, when you can't face the stress, you can't face the success. Thank you.